I wish I'd done this years ago. I hear that sentence more than any other from retirees I work with. And the most surprising part, it's rarely about money. Over the last 12 years of working with Canadians approaching or in retirement, I've noticed something troubling. The biggest regrets people have aren't financial mistakes, they're life mistakes. Choices that money could have prevented but didn't. Because you can have $1 million in your RSPs and still wake up feeling like you've wasted your best years. You could have a solid pension and still miss out on the most important parts of life. And the worst part is, a lot of these regrets are completely avoidable. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 regrets I most often see with retirees, why financially secure people still end up having these regrets, and what you can do differently to make sure that you have the retirement you work so hard to achieve. A few years ago, I was working with a client that we'll call David. He was 63 and had more than enough money to retire comfortably. But he wanted to make sure that he hit that $1 million mark in his RSPs. So he kept working for another 2 years, even though he could have retired without any risk of running out of money. Here's the heartbreaking part. During those 2 years, his wife's health declined significantly, and by the time he finally retired, their big trip that they had always planned was now off the table. David told me, "I thought I was being responsible by waiting. Now I realize I traded 2 of our best years for a number that didn't change anything at all." Now, I'm not saying you should go out and retire tomorrow, but just know your numbers. And if you're able to retire, strongly consider it, because time is not something that you can buy back. And if you want help to know whether or not you're on track, then check out our retirement toolkit in the description below. It contains a whole bunch of different checklists and calculators and lets you know what next steps to take to make sure that your retirement is what you've always dreamed of. I worked with a client named Susan who retired at 60 with a really good pension and plenty of savings. She thought she'd spend her days relaxing and traveling, but after her first year of retirement, she told me, "I didn't realize how much of my social life was tied to work." Her friends were still working, her kids were busy, and she just felt disconnected. Financially, she was okay, but emotionally, she was really struggling. If most of your social life comes from work, then retirement can feel isolating unless you plan ahead. So start building out your network before you retire. Join groups, volunteer, find hobbies that involve other people, reconnect with old friends, and just make sure that social planning is part of your retirement plan as well. Linda had always dreamed of taking her grandkids to Disney World. She had the money to do it, but every time she was about to pull the trigger, she always went back to, "What if I need the money later?" She waited and waited, and then she finally booked a trip, and at that point, her oldest grandchild was in college and didn't want to go. Linda told me, "I saved for decades, but I missed the moment that actually mattered." Your early retirement years are your go years, those first 5 to 10 years of retirement when you're presumably at your healthiest and have the most energy. So make sure to take advantage of them and don't always worry about what if you need the money down the road. Make sure you have a plan in place to account for this, but don't miss out on the most important years of your retirement. Robert retired at 62 after a successful career, and he told me that he'd been dreaming of this day for years. But 6 months later, he called me and said, "Mark, I feel lost. I thought retirement was supposed to be about freedom, but I just feel like every day is the same." Robert had plenty of money, but he didn't know what to do with his time, and he missed the sense of accomplishment and connection that work gave him. Not everyone struggles with this, but a lot of people do, especially if work was their main source of purpose. Retirement isn't an endless vacation. It's a new chapter, so you still need goals, a routine, and a reason to wake up in the morning. Start planning for non-financial items as well. So maybe make a list of things that energize you and help you connect with other people, and start doing those things before you actually retire. I have a new client who told me that early on in retirement, he really struggled with worrying about what if he needs this money later. And because of this, he didn't end up helping out his kids when they were struggling to buy their first home. Now, fast forward 15 years, the kids are doing okay, and he just has a lot of regret because he really wishes he could have helped them when they really needed the money. Now they're set to inherit that money a few years down the road, but it's not nearly going to have the same impact as if he could have helped them on earlier in life. Now, I'm not saying to just give away your money recklessly. I'm just saying that you should have a plan in place to know whether or not you have the flexibility to help out your kids earlier on in life, if that's important to you. If you want to make sure that your life plan lines up with your retirement plan, then check out our Atlas system in the description. This is the exact process we use with clients to make sure that they're staying on track and that they achieve everything that they want to achieve in retirement. Now, there's one question I want you to ask yourself. Are you actually ready to retire? because I've worked with people who thought they needed to work another 5 years but were actually ready today. And on the flip side, I worked with people who were ready to retire but still needed to make some change before they actually got there. That's exactly what I cover in this next video. If you answer yes to these 5 questions, retire now. You might be closer than you think, or you're going to know what's holding you back. Either way, you'll have a lot more clarity. Check it out now.